All right, I call this set the mock-up beaver kill set. I found a spot in my early trapping days where most likely a bobcat had killed a beaver, right near Beaver Chew, right near the Manistee River on one of the tributary creeks. But I ended up setting in that kill circle and catching a coyote. So it definitely went into my repertoire of trap sets that I like to use, especially near creeks and rivers. You don't need to necessarily have beaver in the creek or in the river right where you're at. It seems to work pretty well no matter what. You can see I just cut the tree off right there. I put a tiny bit of gland lure on the tip of that, usually whether it's coyote or bobcat. But I heavily cover this whole area with the smell of castor, so I'll use some of the castor lure, sort of watered down sometimes. I'll carry a little bit in a spray bottle so I can really spray it when I make 4 or 5 of these sets. Um, and then I'll use a little bit of urine. So whether it's coyote or bobcat, suppose you could use fox. I've always concentrated on coyote and bobcat. Not a lot of fox around here. You can see the trap is bedded in waxed dirt right there. Like I said, there's lure on the tip of the stick. I use one of the pieces of stick from the stick to act as a backing stick. The trap is set in waxed dirt right there. I also set a P-post in the background and a blind set on the trail right back there. So this acts as a focus point. If they don't come into this spot, they can certainly smell it because of the castor and urine. So even if they circle, there's a P-post to catch and a blind set to catch the coyotes or bobcats or fox that are hesitant to come into your sets. So hope that helps.